What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Well, it is Wednesday night, and it is after the NXT episode of the week. What the heck happened this week? I'm going to let you know right now. Hello, and welcome to the live stream. This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room to the left-hand side of the screen, and if you like what you see, make sure to crush like, hit subscribe, and click that bell notification for whenever we post videos. We go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights, where we will always go on after the event to discuss the event. We also go live on Wednesday nights after NXT to discuss the episode of NXT. Well, boys and girls, I am back from my vacation. Did y'all miss me? Because I sure as heck missed you. So if you guys notice, the room is a little bit empty right now. In the back, you'll see that my gecko tank is not here. Don't worry, she's alive, she's well. Just when I was gone for those couple weeks, I lent her out to a good friend of mine to look after her, because as you guys know, reptiles require a lot of love and care. Yeah, you can't just, give them food and water and walk away. You got to make sure they got temperature going, humidity, misting, all that crazy stuff. So hopefully she'll be back by the end of the week, and we'll be able to continue on with you looking at her majesticness in the background. Sorry, my throat's a little bit sore, because I've been gone for a little while. So, yeah, let's just jump right into this week's episode of NXT. It's alright, I come home. Have I unpacked yet? No, because watching NXT and giving you guys a review is way more important than actually doing laundry and feeling good about myself. Alright, anyway, this week's episode starts off with the Forgotten Sons. That's right, the Forgotten Sons coming out with Riker. Anyway, it's Riker taking on Humberto Carrillo. Really like Humberto. I think he's great to watch. Really fun to watch on 205. Really good up-and-coming cruiserweight. Said he makes the lucha stuff look good. Normally, I'm not all about the flippities, but I think he makes the flippities look good. Anyway, he starts off pretty strong, Humberto. Like, he's doing what he can do. It's just Riker's just too big, too powerful, as always. That's what I notice a lot about Jackson Riker's matches is he'll usually get beat up for the first little bit, and then once he gets his hands on his opponent, then it's done. So he gets Humberto outside the ring and just beats the living crap out of him. Like, he's hitting him with knee strikes to the head. Referee has no choice but to ring the bell. But then, of course, the Forgotten Sons decide to get involved in this, so it's now a 3-on-1. But then the score is completely even. That's right. Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch, who, of course, have been kind of feuding with the Forgotten Sons and Riker the past couple weeks, they run in there to even the score. So it looks like we're probably going to have a 3-on-3 in the next couple weeks. If it was up to me, that's probably what would happen. But I'm liking that they planted the seeds. I'm really digging that. I think that's going to look really good. So yeah, match kind of ends. Really no huge winner. But yeah, Birch and Lorcan look pretty strong. So considering that they lost to Riker in the last few episodes. So yeah, really good there. Right after that, we cut to an Adam Cole promo backstage. He's getting some pictures taken. Pretty much they ask him how he feels about Johnny Gargano taking on Roderick Strong that night, but before he can express his views, he's interrupted by Matt Riddle, who flat out just kind of makes fun of Adam Cole. So yeah, Adam Cole walks away angry. Matt Riddle just kind of stands there and laughs. So looking forward to seeing where that's going to go. Don't worry, we will have an answer for you by the end of the show. On to the women's division, NXT women's match. We got a tag team match. We got Vanessa Bourne teaming up with Aaliyah. Seen them. They've been doing really good as a tag team. Recently, they've been feuding with Candice LeRae, but of course, Candice is a singles wrestler. But yes, tag team match, so Candice LeRae comes out, and she's teaming up with Casey Catanzaro, which is great. Haven't seen her in a little while. Last time we saw Casey on NXT television was when she was in that other tag team match, teaming up with Lacey Lane to take on Vanessa Bourne and Aaliyah. And of course, Shayna Baszler came in and interfered. Match goes by pretty good. Casey has a lot of ring time this time. Last time she didn't even get to hit the ring. So this time she's pretty much the workhorse for about 80% of the match, which is awesome. She starts off with her normal quick moves, quick, fast things, but unfortunately she gets held up too much. The double teaming just working really against her. It's just 2-on-1 the entire match. Casey's finally able to counter a double suplex. She lands on her feet and hits Aaliyah and Vanessa Bourne with a neck breaker, which is really cool. She gets the hot tag onto Candice, and then it's all she wrote. Candice comes in like a freaking bat out of hell, easily disposes of Vanessa Bourne. 1, 2, 3, really quick fashion. So Candice and Casey win. Looking really strong. I guarantee that Candice is probably going to be inserted into the women's title picture within the next few months for sure. And if not, then I don't know why not. Like I said, she's looking really good right now. Right after that, there's a recap of Kairi Sane taking on Shayna Baszler in the previous week. As we all know, it was Kairi Sane's last match on NXT. If she was unable to defeat Shayna Baszler, she would no longer get any more title opportunities. Io Shirai, of course, interfered during that match to prevent Kairi from getting her arm broken. But, of course, it didn't matter because Shayna's goons pretty much took out Io, held her outside, and Kairi still got the crap kicked out of her. So they interviewed Io Shirai in regards to this, but of course she's jumped from behind by Marina and Jessamine Duke. So it looks like Io's going to be the number one title person for the next little while, which is cool. I like it. Let's just see where this goes. Right after that, we have a Kushida promo in regards to his recent signing onto NXT, which is great. Big Kushida fan. If you guys haven't seen Kushida yet, please do yourselves a favor. Check out some of his New Japan stuff. This guy is legit. Cuts right to William Regal, interviewing him in regards to Kushida. And out of nowhere, Cassius Ohno just appears. Cassius Ohno hasn't been seen on NXT television for quite some time. He's been on NXT UK for the past little bit. And he flat out says, you know what, if you want an opponent for Kushida, I'm challenging him. So next week, we're going to have Kushida taking on Cassius Ohno. I think it's pretty obvious what's going to happen. Cassius, that's pretty much his job now, is to kind of take the new kids under his wing, kind of train it. I see him probably retiring from in-ring competition in the next couple years, and he will become a full-time trainer, which is great. So Chris Hero, Cassius Ohno, whatever you want to call him, has done a lot of great stuff in his career, and I do like the fact that he's even acknowledging that he kind of knows his place. Kushida's going to win next week. They're not going to have Kushida lose to Cassius Ohno, but I think Cassius is going to make him look like $1 million. All right, right after that, we got the first of the double main event this week. We got the Street Profits taking on the War Raiders in just regular tag team action, no title on the line here. I like how they went from being the War Raiders to the Viking Experience to the Viking Raiders, and now they're War Raiders on NXT again. I'm really confused. I'm going to be talking about all that on this Sunday's live stream discussion, but just I was just reading Twitter the entire 2 weeks I was gone. I was like, what the heck is going on? This is the weirdest stuff I've seen in WWE in a long time. Anyway, match starts off all Street Profits. Like I said, they get the early jump on the War Raiders. They managed to hit one of their finishers, but Rowe is able to kick out. They try to lock him into the top rope blockbuster, but unfortunately, Rowe is able to counter that. Hansen gets the hot tag in, and it's pretty much all War Raiders from here on out. Just their super power double team moves. Hansen and Ford had a really good kind of one-offing one another. So Hansen still blows my mind how a guy that's 300 plus pounds just moves as fast and as agile as he does. I love everything about it. But yeah, I just love that him and Ford were just kind of flipping around the ring, just staring at each other. Eventually, Street Profits do finally fall down to Thor's hammer. Great match. Definitely my favorite match of the week for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing if this feud does go anywhere, because I love the Street Profits. I love the War Raiders, but with the War Raiders being on the main roster, are they going to keep the belts? Who the heck knows what is going to happen in regards to that. But great match. Right after that, it's an interview with Mia Yim backstage in regards to her flat-out challenging Shayna Baszler. She said, Kairi had her opportunity. She wasn't able to capitalize. Io's had her opportunity. She wasn't able to capitalize. Bianca Belair's had 2 opportunities, unable to capitalize. So she said, this is my opportunity now. So who knows where this is going to lead. I know Shayna and Mia fought a couple weeks ago. It was a pretty good match. So who knows where this is going to go. Mia Yim's great. I really enjoy her ring presence. So yeah, let's see where this goes. Like I said, I'm still standing by my decision that I think Candice is going to have the belt by the end of the year. I think that's where they're going to go ultimately. And we're going to close the episode off with the main event this week of Johnny Gargano taking on Roderick Strong from Undisputed Era. Roddy looks great. Every single time Roddy hits the ring, he looks absolutely phenomenal. He makes every guy he fights look like $1 million. Johnny just selling his back the entire match, just because that's what Roddy does. Roddy said he's the Messiah of the backbreaker. He picks that part apart every single time he hits the backbreakers. Just so many variations of it. And Johnny sells so good. Johnny just, I don't even know a bad Johnny Gargano moment. Overall, like I said, Roddy looked really strong this match. Like, Roddy had most of the upper hand for most of this match. Match comes to an end, good 20 minutes. Like, it's a pretty long match. I recommend you guys check this one out. Undisputed Era. So Adam Cole comes in, tries to interfere, just tries to talk some smack to Johnny Gargano to distract him. It's not working. Johnny's not having any of that. So the Undisputed Era makes their way down to the ring to try to do their usual stir the pot, but Matt Riddle comes down and interferes and beats up Bobby Fish, beats up Kyle O'Reilly, kind of distracts everything in the ring, and just all the kerfluffle. Adam Cole accidentally super kicks Roderick Strong in the face, and Johnny's able to hit him with the slingshot DDT, and that is all she wrote. 1, 2, 3, Johnny Gargano defeats Roderick Strong. Great match, great ending, good ending sequence. I like that Riddle got involved. I like that there was kind of some confusion between Cole and Roddy. So now that kind of puts a quick divide into the Undisputed Era, which sucks in my opinion because I love Undisputed Era. But I like seeing when stables have some inner heat. I always think that looks really good. So yeah, Johnny Gargano defeats Roddy. Adam Cole looks like a raging dumbass, which sucks. But hey, great match. Really good way to end it off. I like that Matt Riddle got in there. Just really fun match. And then, of course, after the match, Roderick Strong and Adam Cole argue, and Roddy just storms out of the ring. So, who knows what's going to happen now? But overall, great episode of NXT. Really looking forward to seeing what's going on next. Said a lot of seed planning, a lot of feuds going on. It's really good. This is the way it should go, as always. Like I said, they only have 1 hour every week, and they planted the seeds for like 3 or 4 possible new feuds in the span of 45 minutes. That is how you do it. That is how you do it. All right, as always, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to crush like, hit subscribe, click the bell notification for whenever we go live. We go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for, you guessed it, pay-per-view nights, where we will always go on after the pay-per-view to discuss the pay-per-view. We go live Wednesdays, right after NXT, to discuss the episode of NXT. And as always, we post random videos throughout the week. Got a lot of great stuff lined up, and I'm looking forward to just coming back and doing this. As I said, I haven't been live in 2 weeks, and I feel great. As always, you guys are the reason why I do this. So until next time, this is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. You have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you next time.